and then he saw a light in the woods, and then he started walking towards it. Hello beautiful people of the world, today I'm coming at you with another video, and this one is a UFO sighting that has happened to my family, and I don't know if I'm a firm believer in it, but apparently this is what happened, and there's proof. Crazy. Don't know if it happened, but it's happened to my mom, it's happened to my uncle, and it's happened to pretty much my hometown. So let's get started with the story. You guys don't know this city, but it's a city in Russia, sort of near where I was born. It's called Dальнегорск. Basically, it's like a UFO sighting hub. When my mom first time came to Dальнегорск, her uncle was talking to her. He was like, oh man, another motherfucking stupid UFO. This shit is getting so old. And my mom was like, I'm sorry, like what? Like what are you talking about? Like what UFO? And he's like, oh, didn't you hear like this city is just like a hub, like a central hub for UFOs? Like look it up on Google. I mean, he didn't say that, but I'm saying it to you, like look it up on Google. There are so many sightings. I think there was a sighting of 86. I will correct myself later on if I'm wrong. Basically, there has been a lot of Dальнегорск UFO sightings. There might be footage. I'll try to find it. I think I did find some, and I will put it on the video for you if I do find it. But basically, it is just like a city that is always infested with UFO sightings. Crazy, like this one specific place. So like before planes happened, bitch, like before planes were a thing, there were a lot of people that said there were like things flying in the sky, dishes flying in the sky, and there was no way they could be planes because planes didn't exist. So that's kind of scary. So a lot of scientists got onto this particular case because it was really weird, because the reports of UFO sightings were like no other city has had so many UFO sightings, spottings before. It was like a thing in the 80s, I think, and in the 90s, scientists came over to Dальнегорск and basically did like a whole bunch of tests, but they reported, because it is like the north part, that it's like really like something environmental. It's just something about the sky and the atmosphere. Not a scientist, but apparently that's what it was reported, and it just got like pushed off as like any other like stupid case. What I'm about to tell you now is something that is very scary, and I'm just like, well, scientists, can you like look a little bit further into this, because okay. First of all, my uncle has sworn he has seen them 100 of times. Like, he has been living there for 40 years and he has been seeing countless amounts of UFOs everywhere. He swears by it. He swears on himself and his family that he has seen UFOs. And there was one instance where he was fishing with his mates by the lake and there was a massive UFO. They swore they saw it, like it wasn't far away, like it was a dish pretty much smack bang in the middle of the sky, and then it just flew right off. He 100%, like to this day, is 100% certain that that was a UFO. Even my mom, when she has been going to Dальнегорск for a couple of times, she has seen UFOs from the distance, like tiny little plates just floating around in the background. I mean, in that instance, because it was so far away, it might have been a plane, but because my uncle also saw a UFO, like kind of the same place, like it's scary. Because it's not like LA, it's not like Sydney. This home place is the size of maybe 5 suburbs. Everyone knows each other. It's like population of like, I don't know, maybe 1,000. So that like particular spot in like Russia or the world, they just like going there, apparently. Okay, so this happened to my uncle's friends, and he told his friends, and then his friends told my uncle told it to my mom and my dad, and now I'm telling it to you guys. So apparently one of his mates was driving along a road in like a truck and driving, minding his own business, like on a straight road. And because this is a hometown, this is kind of like a farmish sort of place. There are like houses sort of like to the side, houses to the side, and it's pretty empty all around, but it's just like houses kind of. But he saw a man walking along this road. Oh my god, that scared me. The second I was telling you about the most scariest part, it just goes bam, bam, bam on the door, and I'm just like, Say to me, Bonnie. Hello. Also, now you want to leave. Okay. He saw this man walking along the road, and then all of a sudden he walked into the woods, and then he saw a flashing light. All of this happened within 5 minutes, and then he drove away. Like a couple of days went past and he didn't hear about that guy. This guy who was driving the truck saw this guy's wife, and he's like, hey, like, your husband hasn't been home for a couple of days, like I haven't seen him around. What's been going on? I'm really sorry for your loss or whatever. Like he thought he died or something because he wouldn't see him around. So the wife like looked at him like he was crazy, and she's like, what are you talking about? Like he's like with me in like my house. Like why don't you like come over for tea or whatever? So he comes over and he sees this guy that he saw a couple of days ago disappear into like a light. So the story was that he was telling the truck driver that saw him do that was that basically he was walking to his house from where the truck driver saw him, and then he saw a light in the woods, and then he started walking towards it. Next minute he is legit like 30 kilometers away from his house, like in the middle of the woods, and talking about this. Oh, it makes me like, I have goosebumps. Like I'm so scared right now. This is fucking insane. He's like, maybe I went crazy, like maybe I walked into the woods, but 30 kilometers, like it took him forever to walk back. I don't know, maybe it was like a UFO, maybe it was aliens, because this is a town that is known for like UFO spottings or whatever. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe because I make videos every Friday, and I just want to give you guys just a little bit of inspiration to do something great every single day. Hopefully I didn't scare you guys too much. I'll see you in the next video. Bye! Cars, like whenever anyone asks me, I'm just like, red. It's a red car. Now I know that this is the most weirdest thing that you can possibly name a video, the most dramatic thing ever, but I swear to God, when it happened, like my heart and my friend's heart was like beating. I mean, I don't know about my friend, like I wasn't like touching her chest and like feeling her heart. I mean, that would be kind of weird. This happened a week ago.